This is Professor Ved. There is a story I would like to share with you today about Lord Ganesha. Now, this is not a religious story. This is a sneak peek into the great Indian mythology and spirituality. Once upon a time, Lord Ganesha, elephant-headed, pot-bellied, sweet-loving, ever-happy. Lord Ganesha, when he was a child, he was playing with his elder brother, Kartikeya. And they got into a competition, yeah? And they had a question that must be answered immediately. And you know what the question was? Who was better between them? Okay? Lord Ganesha said that he was better. Lord Kartikeya said that he was better, okay? And they couldn't settle it between themselves, so they went to their parents, Lord Shiva and Parvati. Okay? And Lord Ganesha went to Lord Shiva and Parvati and asked them, Kartikeya is saying that he's better than me and I think I am better than him. Could you please tell us who is better in between us? And Lord Shiva and Lord Parvati, they looked at each other. Let me tell you, my superheroes, this is the most difficult question to answer, okay? No matter how good you are, this is the most difficult question to answer for your parents, okay? So I can imagine, I'm also a parent of a son and a daughter, and I can imagine how difficult it must have been for Lord Shiva and Parvati, okay? So they look towards each other and they say that, oh my God, how do we come out of it? Lord Shiva had an idea. He said, hey, listen. Let's have a race, okay? Let's have a competition. Whoever wins that competition will be declared the better of the two. And Kartikeya and Ganesha, they paid their attention. Oh yes, tell us, what is it? Okay, Lord Shiva said that whoever between you can circumambulate the world first and reach back here, okay, will be declared the winner. Okay, now Lord Kartikeya was very aggressive. And he was powerful as well. He was the elder brother, right? Even before Lord Shiva could finish, Lord Kartikeya had started, okay? His mount was a peacock. He sat on the peacock and he started. He left off to circumambulate the world. And by the time Lord Ganesha could understand, make sense of everything, he looked at Kartikeya and Kartikeya was way off, okay? To make the matter worse, Lord Ganesha used to ride on a rat, on a mouse, and Lord Kartikeya was mounted on a peacock. So what chance a mouse has over a peacock to win this race? But Lord Ganesha didn't get demotivated. He went into a thoughtful mode, into a pensive mode, and he said, okay, he had an idea. So here is what he did. Lord Shiva and Parvati were sitting on a platform. Lord Ganesha went around that platform once and then presented himself. And while he was doing so, Lord Shiva and Parvati were looking at each other. What is he doing? We don't know what he's doing. Then they asked, Ganesha, what was that? And Ganesha says, okay, that according to me, there are two kinds of worlds. The first world is the earth, the mountains, the glaciers, the river, the plains, the ocean, and the people on planet Earth. That's the first world. But there is another world which is more important than the first world. And that world is the family, the parents. And my life right now, Mom and Dad, revolves around you. Everything revolves around you. So you are my world. So what I did is to circumambulate around you. And I have reached back to the spot that you had asked us to. Lord Shiva and Parvati couldn't have been more proud. Okay. So in that story, as it goes, Lord Ganesha was declared as the winner. Lord Ganesha is also known as someone with a lot of intellect and knowledge in the Indian spirituality and mythology. Now let me tell you, I have heard this story when I was a child, and this story has never left me. Okay? It has created an indelible impression on my mind. And I'll tell you there are two reasons for it. Okay? The first reason is that I totally agree that parenting, right? Parents are the world for a child. If a parent is proactive, if a parent is positive and takes powerful actions, even if the child is born below the poverty line, even if the child is born as a pauper, it is possible that the child will end as the richest man in the world. And the opposite is true. Okay? If parents do not pay attention to the child, if they do not give sufficient amount of time, they do not plan for their child, even if a child is born rich, it is possible that he or she could lose all his or her riches and can end up being a pauper. So the parents are the world for a child. Now that is the first part of the story. When I grew up, I became a parent of a son and a daughter. And I started believing in that as a parent, I should be providing proactive, powerful, positive parenting. And then I realized this. When your action as a parent is responded back and matched by the child, oh my God, that combination is deadly. Okay? If you love your child loves you back. If you put effort for your child to make her better into something, she puts effort back into becoming better. Oh my God, that is something. If you plan for your child and your child is with you on the plan, that means something. That's a partnership. That's a winning combination. That's a deadly combination that is always going to win. Okay? So, parents are the world for a child, but when you become a parent, your child becomes the world for you. And that is how it is. Okay? And our lives keep revolving around that. Okay? Alright, so today, if you're watching this video, let me seek the blessings of Lord Ganesha. Okay? He's in Indian mythology, in Indian spirituality, whenever you have to seek blessings, whenever you have to start something new, Lord Ganesha is the first one who must be named first before any other god. So I seek blessings from him, and I wish that you have an amazing partnership going on in your family. May your child be your world, and may you be the world for your child. Bye-bye. Take care. God bless.
13 times 28.
364. What is the cubic root of 32,768?
32.
What is 13 times 14?
182.
76 times 74.
5,600 and